I always think about this, like if I fell and I was alone in the house, like I'd want a dog to like bark or something so somebody knew something was wrong. I don't want to die I don't want to die in the house and like then I'm eaten by the animals though. So then that creates a whole other situation. Just come and check on me, okay?
Oh my God, what? Hey guys, welcome to the official YouTube page for Calm Down with Erin and Charissa. This is where you can watch all of our ridiculous conversations and fun interviews.
We have full shows. We've got pre-games, anything and everything that you guys could want. But first, you're going to have to subscribe. Just hit subscribe right there and you're good to go.
And now you can calm down with us.
Yep. Can you tell that we're reading this off a script? We hope so. All right. We need to calm down and wrap this bad boy up. Press subscribe. Thanks for listening.
Calm Down with Erin and Charissa is a production of iHeartRadio.
Oh, a little pregame action for those of you new. Welcome. You guys ask questions and we answer them to the best of our ability. We also love an anonymous question. We have 3 anonymous in this, 4 anonymous in this. Oh my God.
Oh my God.
This is exciting. First up, CM Krager, I'm 60 and people ask why I never remarried all the time. Is it wrong that I like being alone? No, it is not wrong at all. Girlfriend?
It's normal.
As somebody who gets asked all the time when I'm going to marry Steve, I have been very vocal, especially on this podcast, about my my desire not to marry again. Not because I don't love Steve, not because
what episode was that?
It's all the episodes. That somewhere there's a mention about not wanting to get married again. I would say this: it's whatever makes you happy. So if you are 60 and alone, if I hadn't met Steve, it was actually going to be a problem because I would be with you. I like being alone so much. Like I can get so much done. I have a full conversation with myself. I'm never going to be in a bad mood because I'm always going to I'm not arguing with anyone. I'm not arguing with myself. I could be totally fine alone. So good for you for knowing what works for your life. Now, I will say this. If you're trying to convince yourself that you like being alone just because you don't want to put yourself out there and go meet someone, well, that's different. But if you are saying that you are very honestly okay with being alone, then more power to you. Get some animals. Those are good companions. I don't think that you should be alone in a house because I always think about this. Like if I fell and I was alone in the house, like I'd want a dog to like bark or something so somebody knew something was wrong. I don't want to die I don't want to die in the house and like then I'm eaten by the animals though. So then that creates a whole other situation. Just come and check on me, okay?
Oh my God, what? This is what happens when you watch too much friggin' Dateline.
No, it's
you
not.
You gotta stop it.
No, it's
watch
not.
Friends.
Because you have Mac. Mac is going to check on you. When you don't have kids, I'm going to die alone.
He doesn't know my name. Stop it. He's not going to check on me. He thinks his nanny's his mom.
You're crazy.
Okay, anonymous. A coworker you are friends with loses their shit on you. Now they are giving you the cold shoulder. What should I do? Talk to him.
Oh, God.
What happened?
It seems like someone I know.
Ooh.
Giving them the cold shoulder. What should you do? Well, I need more information. A coworker you're friends with loses their shit on you. Now they are.
I have lunch this week, by the way.
Oh, good luck. And now they're giving you the cold shoulder. Well, let's dissect this for a second. Do you know why they lost your shit on you? Or was it just like they were having a bad day and like took all their shit out on you?
Yeah.
Like, is there merit to the tantrum? Because if there's merit to the tantrum, then you guys need to have like a constructive conversation. If this is someone that you actually like, it says you're friends with them. Again, my new motto, I go right to it. I go right to the source because you know what I don't want to do? I don't want to be talking shit. I'm going to talk shit behind your back if I don't like you. I'll fucking talk shit all day, all night, all afternoon if I don't like you. But if I like you, I'm not going to talk shit behind your back because that means that I'm not a good friend. A good friend is going to go directly to your face and say something. So if this person went directly to the face and now they're giving you a cold shoulder, you need to do the same thing they did. Go right to them and be like, what's the problem? Be adults.
Lose your shit on them.
Work that shit. I said be adults. You said lose your shit on them. Just work it out. You get out into that yard and just fucking punch each other and work it out. No, I'm kidding. Don't. Violence is never the answer. But
where
you know
do you
what I mean?
work?
Is this Pico Boulevard? Next.
I can't figure out who you're talking about.
Yeah,
I really can't.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Gaverkikin? Wow. What? Huh?
Gina Gaverican.
Oh, Gina. Hey, girl. How do
Hey,
you
girl.
shut out the noise? People say the rudest crap. How do you rise above?
Oh, good girl, Gina. Step into our office. I stopped looking at comments a long time ago. I mean, there's a few here and there. I'm like, ugh. At this point in my life, I know what all the comments are.
Same.
I
was
could
just
write
gonna
them
say,
down.
they aren't
I'm like,
original. My nose is
no,
too big.
I'm bored.
I have a terrible voice.
Nah,
I
make
got
up another
my job.
get another divorce. Yeah, I'm bored.
My husband's
It's
a
like-
loser.
Like,
I'm a puck bunny.
Yeah, all of the things. So to answer, I don't really
know.
give a shit. The only opinions that matter to me are of those of my friends, family, and employers. Outside of that, I'm good. And I also feel sad for you that if this is where you're at, like, I don't know. I'm bored.
I always look at their avatar on Twitter or
Man
because
of
usually
God.
it's a cat.
He's like, you're a whore.
Yeah.
And you're like, oh, really? What would God think about that? Okay,
Proud
man of
father,
God
you
of four
suck.
girls. Yeah, you're a slut. Okay,
What a
really?
dad.
Would you want someone to talk to your daughters like that? Got it. But yeah, go get them. Jim from Iowa.
We're so unfazed. You can tell.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, really? Oh, really?
No, we actually are, though. I would say there's zero conversations that we have about randos and their comments towards us, unless it has to do with your outfit. You got real rattled about that soccer mom outfit.
That was so mean.
Okay, well, you got rattled about that. So I don't know, is it because you had your own stuff going on and you were worried because you had spoke a few weeks before that about wanting to change up your outfits, and maybe it just like struck a chord with what was really, but it had nothing to do with the guy. You are not
As you
a
can tell,
soccer
I
mom.
really changed.
No, but it's like you and I are not bothered by those kinds of comments. The comments I'm bothered by are the people that I thought I have respect from and then go out and publicly say something, which in that case, no problem. You go on.
Hey, here's something.
Oh,
Our seminar we went to, we had a great conversation. I forgot who was there, but it was Jules, Charles,
I know.
and Michael Vick.
Vic.
And I was saying one of my big favorite things like to say lately is like loser. Michael Vick goes clown. These last two events, the Stanley Cup reunion I went to or this wedding I went to, clown.
Clown
My
is
favorite.
such loser's like a little bit like more like just like mean, but clown is so funny. By the way, I will be using that
so funny
regularly throughout the year because it's just like clown. It just perfectly
the way he
summarizes.
said it, too.
No, it is clown. God,
so
it's good. Sometimes it's just that simple. The best is like when someone's like getting all crazy and you're like, you do this. I love it. You okay? You saying okay? I would be. You and I have only gotten into some knockout, drag out fights a couple of times, but I am terrified of a fight with you because you are so calm, cool, and collected when we've had these fights, and I'm like crying, and you're like,
shut up.
You okay? It's like the one that like, and it's just real. Like, you good? Oh. That's so gnarly. Don't want to get in a fight with her. Anonymous. Clown. Casually seeing someone who is just out of a marriage as I am. He mentioned he can only take it one day at a time and doesn't know when he'll be ready to get serious. He plans dates, makes an effort. I feel like he's been generous with his time and I'm good with slow, but is this a dead end? Oh, this is such a great I wish we're going to make full episodes out of some of these pre-games because I really want to be mindful in my responses because this is so awesome and honest of you, whoever you are, anonymous. Take it slow. He's actually doing you a favor because I have a tendency just in life, I'll speak from my own experience. I have a tendency in life to be like, well, what is this? Because if I don't know what it is, it's a waste of my time. Like I could be moving on to something else. And I have found a lot of comfort in the unknown. So if this is just to get you to that next thing, fine. Don't try to define it. And also give him the benefit of the doubt. Like, he's going to move at his own pace. And nowhere in the history of men have they ever liked, except when Erin gave Sheridan an ultimatum, have they liked to be pushed and prodded to like hurry up with define. No man likes to hear. So what are we? So just, I would say in your own mind, like if it goes whatever that time limit is, if it's like a year or if it's 2 years and you're like, hey, I want to have kids or I want to whatever, like there's going to be a time and a place to have that conversation. I would just say, give him a minute and give yourself a minute too, to have this be like the holding pattern.
Right.
Maybe it'll be what you need. Maybe it'll be what you don't need.
I love that. We had a lot of conversations this weekend about ghosting and somebody that a lot of us are friends with that ghosts a lot. Anonymous,
Really?
do I reach out after being ghosted to call it out or just let it go? I'm the person that feels like shocker in the ballroom, always has to have the final word. So I'll make a comment about you ghosting, but then after that, just leave it alone. Cause like take it from me, you look like an asshole if you keep, and then one more thing, but you know what? I know you're reading this, like just leave it alone because you're going to look like a D-bag. Just don't do it.
Let me tell you something, folks. I have done this one time in my life, and it is the greatest power and it is something I am so proud of. You know exactly what this was.
You have a database?
I never responded back to somebody. Hundreds of emails, hundreds of text messages. I mean, I blocked them eventually, but like it went to the junk email and I never said it. I mean, and they were vile with the things that they were saying and accusatory and all this stuff. Do you know how much power I still to this day have in saying nothing? Because who's crazy? The person that argues with crazy or crazy? Say nothing. When the person ghosts you, it will kill them to know that now it's like reverse psychology. Like, wait a minute, I ghosted you and now you're not saying anything?
Yeah.
No. Say nothing. It is the greatest thing in the world because they expect you to lose your shit. They expect you to write back and be like, how dare you do that? And then this is what you never want, ladies or men. If your side of the phone is all blue, we got a fucking problem. You're a nut job, okay?
Good
If
point.
you ain't seeing any gray and it's all blue, you got to pump the fucking brakes and you got to have a friend put your phone in the freezer because you are going to be blue in the face and you will not get a response and you look like a moron. So
you're so
less
right.
is more.
Mo. I love it. It's a great point. It's a real good
Timmy.
idea.
By the way, what a great Timmy. 1288. Yes.
Best way to make game day fun at home for significant other. Want it to be fun for us.
Cute.
Both. I don't know. I'm never home for them.
I would say Timmy, 1288. I would say whatever your significant other likes, if they aren't necessarily into football or into baseball or basketball, whatever you're watching, but they are very competitive, then do like a gambling kind of vibe and be like, all right, we bet $5 on whoever scores more points in the first quarter or at halftime or whatever. Like kind of make it interactive and competitive. If that person, your significant other, is competitive, make a game out of it. You could also do themes. They like margaritas. We're going to have a margarita Monday Night Football thing. Like make it something where cater to whatever they like. Because if they're conceding and watching this game because you like that, then do something they like.
I like that. You could also do like kind of like themes with dress. Say like, tell your significant other, obviously the colors.
Wear by Erin Andrews has really cute stuff. You could buy them a gift and then they're wearing a new outfit. And anytime you get a new outfit, you're more apt to want to do things.
My girl. Or another thing, and I know Chris and I do a lot of this, like right before Super Bowl, we'll talk to like either, magazines or newspaper articles about easy things for people who may not know a lot about sports, things they could look out for. Maybe make a cheat sheet, maybe some cool storylines about some players. Like this kid is, or, this player has a kid that, like I always think about with Greg and what his family went through, and his charity and his foundation. And Christian McCaffrey's dad played with John Lynch, who's also the general man, things like that. So a fun storyline like that.
I love all of that. Yeah, make it interesting. Or if they're like the entertainment type and they like that, you could find the significant others that the players are married to and be like into it. Obviously, the most notable being Taylor Swift, but then there's some other ones. Okay. Anonymous, go for it.
Soon to be ex-husband dating your high school friend. Small town with 3 kids. Thoughts? Soon to be. That's a little close.
I would say good riddance. It's your ex-husband for a reason. So don't be bitter, be better, and just wish them the best of luck, because if it comes back that like you're being sass about it, then it seems like you care. He's your ex-husband for a reason, and more power to him. Let him be happy and let him just go live his life, and you I get it's a small town and you have 3 kids, but I think there's so much to be said, and I don't do it all the time, but I'm really trying to be. I don't do it because sometimes people don't deserve to have my kindness, but I would say just, I don't know, be classy in this situation. If it's a small town and there's kids involved, like, just go high when they go low.
I see this with all due respect. Don't you think that would probably happen a lot in a small town? I feel like everybody kind of knows everybody's business.
Oh, everyone knows everyone's business. Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
And it's
which is why you want to, like, the best revenge for me is always success, and success doesn't have to be a monetary thing or a job or whatever. Success is happiness. Like, it kills people to see other people happy that they've once been with, and it's like, oh, they're just faking that. But if you're genuinely happy and you've moved on with your life, then it's okay to, like, wish that person the best. Now, you could still hate him, but, like, good luck.
Just take the high road.
Calm Down with Erin and Charissa is a production of iHeartRadio.
For more podcasts from iHeartRadio, visit the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts.